Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense is stopped for no gain. The defense and the crowd fired up tonight.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Going with the old counter run here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Aller. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And he takes it around the 20. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Punt over the middle. It's Randall. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
He's got the first and still going.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Back in motion now, looking to throw. It's Klubnik. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Trying to run it. It's Randall. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the toss play now, running left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Aller. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Randall.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
A short completion to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On the run, it's Singleton. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all those great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. Defense will make this stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it here. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. The defense has got it. He's in the clear. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense produces 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got the 40. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's reeled in. It's Moore.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
One in play called on 3rd and short. 0 running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Ball handed off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Motion now from the tight end. The quarterback's got it on the option. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
How about the option keeper here by this Penn State quarterback for a first down and positive yards? Chris, you think back to all the Penn State quarterbacks, you can go with a long list of guys that can throw the football downfield and pick you apart. Not that many option quarterbacks, guys who were that dual threat guy. Michael Robinson comes to mind. He had a magical year for Penn State when he was the quarterback. And the other one comes to mind has got to be more recently Trace McSorley. What he was able to do with Saquon Barkley in that backfield.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Nice grab. It's Pena. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break. Trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
2nd down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Klubnik. It's the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, it's Williams. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And that pass is all in over the middle. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quick throw to his receiver. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. So that wraps up an uneventful first half. We'll take a break and hope for more excitement in the second half ahead. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They'll hand it off. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. He'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Sticking with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quick throw to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
And there's the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To throw, it's Aller. With the catch, it's Singleton. Breaks into the clear. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Increasing out motion from the offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. With the catch, it's Hudson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They'll toss it to the right side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.